I don't like your attitude. You come in here, you're supposed to be investigating. You should be asking me questions.
I did ask you.
You asked me for my ID. What?
Yes, sir.
Is my ID going to tell you whether a crime is afoot? Is my ID, you want me? Hold on a second. It's in my pocket. I'll get my ID out for you. Here's my ID right here. You want to ask it questions? Hey, ID, has Jeff committed any crimes, or is he suspected of committing any crimes? No, Jeff, you're not suspected of committing any crimes. See, getting my ID does nothing for your investigation. Learn your job, dude. Greetings, everyone. This is Jeff with On Your Own Civil Rights Investigations. Today is Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. I'm here in front of the Riviera Beach, I believe is what this is, the Riviera Beach City Hall. Beautiful, beautiful day here at Riviera Beach, Florida. I'm going to stand out here and spread this message of compassion and love for our homeless veterans. God bless the homeless veterans. And please pray for the homeless vets. And see if free speech is okay here in the city of Riviera Beach, Florida. Let's see how this goes. God bless our homeless veterans, and please pray for our homeless vets. And God bless freedom of speech. How you doing, sir? Good. God bless our homeless veterans. Please pray for our homeless vets. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, you have to speak up. I can't hear well.
Can't do that.
Why that? Why's that? What's that? Yeah, solicitation is free speech. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yeah. Why would you do that?
Because you cannot do it.
It's free speech.
You cannot do it.
It's free speech. This is City Hall property.
When the cops come, you're letting them know.
All right, you don't have to call the cops, man.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
That's what I'm saying, sir.
I have a right to be here. This is free speech. You do have a choice. You can just leave me alone. That's the funny thing about it.
Because then again, people gonna come through here and say,
You don't have to.
this guy is doing this. Then it's gonna be
You don't have to snitch, man.
Then it's gonna be me.
You don't have to snitch. You're snitching.
I'm not snitching. You're not supposed to do it.
Yes, I am. I have every right to be here just as much as anybody else does.
Okay, so when the cops come, you're gonna
I can explain it to them. Okay. I'm all right. How are
I
you?
guess we got a complaint that you're asking customers for money, or you're bothering customers, or something?
I'm not bothering customers.
Okay, what's going on?
I'm just out here spreading the message. God bless homeless vets.
They don't want your presence here right now because I guess some people are feeling uncomfortable with you coming up and they're making complaints to them, and that's why they called me. So, are you conducting any business here?
Like I explained to them, I am conducting business. I'm engaged in freedom of speech, freedom of religion on a traditional public forum, and I have just as much right to be here as anybody else.
Yeah, you do, but you have to be conducting business. And this is the city hall, so that's why, just give me a second. I'm gonna wait for my partner to get here,
All right.
and then we're gonna go forward.
Yeah, like I said, I'm engaged in free
I
speech.
understand that, and you're allowed to do your freedom of speech or whatnot, but obviously this is a timely hour where people are conducting business and they're not
Yes.
really comfortable with you coming up.
Normal business operating hours. Yeah.
Okay, so, but they're not comfortable with
What's
that.
the uncomfortable law?
Give me a second, let me just wait
Okay.
till my partner gets here.
How you doing, sir?
You got ID?
Why do I need to give you ID?
Double check something.
What?
He's recording just heads up. Just like
What's
we're
going on?
recording, he's recording too.
Yes or no question. Do you have ID?
Of course I have
Can
ID.
I have it, please?
No. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum.
I didn't ask you anything else. I just asked you for your
Okay,
ID.
well, I'm just letting you know.
No. Thank you.
I'm just letting you know I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum. There's freedom of speech.
Thank you for sharing that.
What's your name?
It's Officer Brown,
What's your badge number?
4994.
Okay, what's your, are you body cam recording? What's your attitude, man?
I asked you a simple question. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. put your hands up to me like that.
I don't need a conversation.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Talk to the hand then. I don't like your attitude, man. But I will put you on notice that if you guys remove me from this property, you will be held accountable. Jackass.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Jackass. I don't like your attitude.
I didn't hear you.
Jackass. I called you a jackass. I don't like your attitude. You're coming here, you're supposed to be investigating. You should be asking me questions.
I did ask you.
You asked me for my ID. What?
Yes, sir.
Is my ID going to tell you whether a crime is afoot? Is my ID, you want me? Hold on a second. It's in my pocket. I'll get my ID out for you. Here's my ID right here. You want to ask it questions? Hey, ID, has Jeff committed any crimes, or is he suspected of committing any crimes? No, Jeff, you're not suspected of committing any crimes. See, getting my ID does nothing for your investigation. Learn your job, dude. I'm tired of you cops not knowing what your job is. Straight to ID.
Okay, okay. All right. Thank you.
311 at dispatch.
Sorry, he's on the radio.
Riviera 311.
Officer, can I get your name, please?
Charisma.
Charisma? Okay, thank you. You have an ID number or a badge number?
6115.
All right, my name is Jeff.
This is notification of a DCF holding for 143 West 37, so it's going to be a DCF initial.
Just so you know, I would like to stay and enjoy my freedom of speech rights. But if they do say that I'm trespassed, you give me a trespass warning, I'll leave.
I think my partner asked for ID and you refused to give it.
Yeah, I'm not committing a crime.
Did you refuse to give the ID? That's what I'm
Yeah,
asking.
I'm refusing to give ID. I'm not committing a crime.
So in order for us to trespass you, we got to get your ID.
No, you don't. You just trespass me.
No, because in our we give a CAD. So then if you come back, then you get arrested for
It's a
trespassing.
civil matter.
That's how you see it. Civil matter or not.
No, that's how the courts
it's
see it.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you.
That's how the law sees it.
Okay.
If you trespass me, I leave. I'm not giving you ID.
Okay.
All right, so am I good to go, man?
There's other things to do in the city right now.
Am I good to go? No answer, just gonna walk away. Completely unprofessional. So they got the word to leave me alone, and they can't bring themselves to be big enough to say, yes sir, you're good to go. There's better things to do in the city right now. You're damn right there's better things to be doing in the city right now than harassing a person who is engaged in freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly on a traditional public forum. There they go, tucking their tails and running. All right, well, there you have it, folks. Free speech in America, the most traditional of traditional public forums. The sidewalks or the surrounding City Hall or the steps of City Hall, the most traditional of traditional public forums, engaged in the most basic, fundamental, well-established, and cherished right that we have. The First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly on this traditional public forum. This is free speech in America today. What you just saw, the security guards are gonna call the cops on me, they're gonna run me off. The cops are gonna get here and they don't care about your civil rights. All they care about is their ego. Apparently the two cops that showed up were told to leave me alone, but they weren't big enough to say anything to me. They just walked off. But anyway, here we go from Riviera Beach. Been here about 30 minutes since the cops left, and I've been left alone. So they got the word. God bless the homeless veterans.